Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is a channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into the week. This is week 50, 51. Look, we got 2.5 weeks left in the year. The year is almost done. I hope you guys have been taking taking the opportunities that we had this year and we're very successful. Let's get into the week. We're going to talk about we're going to do a market analysis on S&P 500, NASDAQ, and some Bitcoin futures. Let's go ahead and get into the week. Finally got my camera back working. I don't even know what happened. Again, it just spoofed out, and now it's back. So we're good. And I literally did not do anything. So let's start out with gold. Here we are. We have broken out of our range finally. Last 2 days of the week, so we had a hard rejection from what was this? Was the high 43.87, 43.88? So again, overall gold is up. We have 2.5 weeks left in the year. So let's play it smart. Let's look at our entries, and it looks like I have a 4-hour mark here, but let's jump out to the monthly and take a quick look at where the month is currently. I'm gonna hide this daily range real quick because that's going to change anyway. But we've started developing a imbalance. So again, overall, gold is bullish. We have that high of 44.34 to get to. Let's look at our weekly to see what kind of opportunities we have here. So it didn't quite make it back down here to that weekly support. So we're going to go ahead and move this up here. What's our high here? 42. Yep, about 4,300. Yeah, 4,300. So we're looking for price to come into support somewhere around there. Now you see, even with that, it did not fully come back into this imbalance last week where we had that marked off for that support. So it never made it back to that area. So it does not necessarily have to come all the way back to support. Let's see where there's another opportunity for a price to come into. So overall, we're probably looking at probably this daily support. We'll mark that off like that. So maybe jump down to the 4 hours, see where. So we have an imbalance here. That's why I have that 4 hour marked out there. So what I would love to see, since we have our weekly support candle right here, let's come all the way back over here to the left, right above my head. It's the support. With that being said, we would love to see price come back down here to around 42.78, 42.80. Where that imbalance is for the week to come into this area and then take off from there. That's the more bang for our buck, and definitely more bang for our buck for that 44.34 to make it all the way there. That's the larger move. That's the larger move. So we'll probably be looking for price to come back. Definitely we want it to drop down first before continuing up. Again, we have this whole area here for price coming to. Got a hard rejection. This is a 4-hour hard rejection on Friday. I'm gonna have to come down to a lower time frame. Yeah. So it dropped and then now it's try to slowly climb out on Friday. So support 4,300 started looking for buys. 4,300 started looking for buys. We wanted to come below this 43.17 or 43.18. That's optimum for us. So that the range is increased. Let's look at our daily range. Let's put up our new range. So go ahead, finish this up. So this is our new range here. So we finally got a new range. Finally got a new range. Actually, yeah, we had one here. Yeah. But this is the new range. Like we finally have broken out of it. We were in we were in a lot of consolidation for a while. And we've broken out of that. So that's good. And again, that 4 hour is below that 50% mark. So it'll be in a nice deep discount if we can get it below 4,300. Below 4,300. So all right. Let's go over here to NAS. Here we are with NAS. So as I said before, the SP 500 and NAS were kind of moving like side by side. They started splitting like mid last week. So we see here NAS price is still moving within this daily range. Still moving within this daily range. Had a rejection, came back into this imbalance. Uh, We did also create a higher high. Well, I be doggone. Okay. I'm gonna say the range is still the same. It's kind of gotten a little bigger. Because of this candle right here, this daily candle. Let's look at the monthly. Let's see where we are now. Okay. So where we are for the monthly, we have a bearish candle. Wow. Okay. What is that? What does that look like? A lower high. Okay. Again, overall, we see NAS is bullish. Do we have weeks that pull back? Yes. We had a pullback here, lower low, low, lower low, lower high. I'm not telling you to short. What I'm telling you is, it's appearing as though the Nasdaq is still working to clean some things up. And there was if we look at the weekly, there was quite a few like imbalances. We got one down here. Got some gap ups and imbalances down here on the weekly. Nasdaq may be coming back to clean up some of these areas. That's what I'm saying. Let's look at this daily. Outside of this potential equal low here. I say potential because on a daily, having a open on this bullish candle of 25,071 and a low of 25,061, that's like negligible for a daily candle. So I would call that an equal low. So my thoughts, if price is going to continue up, it would definitely come into this area here, and we're almost already there. So we will want to see it come down first. Now, if we see it go up first, it's highly likely that price is going to probably come back into this area down here to finish cleaning up these imbalances and gaps that we have. So what's the plan? I think it's highly probable we'll be revisiting this area down here below our range. It's highly, and if we take a look at it, we have a breaker structure right here. Breaker structure. Here's the high, here's the low. So if that is the case and you want to short, not will, you want to short because it's coming out here, we'll be looking for price to go up first when the market opens. If it goes up first, probably highly likely that it's going to go up before it, comes down into the lower area. of these daily candles. Now here's the range. Again, we've broken the structure here. This was our low. We broke that all while breaking the high. So this is why I say, like, I don't think Nasdaq, the futures are done with cleaning up this area down here. I think it's still trying to be a little bit more efficient because it took off so quickly. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. If it goes down first, it's highly likely it's just going to probably tap into this equal low here and then continue up, which that would be awesome as well. That would be awesome as well. I'm just giving you your options. Giving you your options. Okay, let's go over here to the S&P. So the S&P, something similar. We had a big sell-off on Friday. However, we had a clear break of structure here. It did not break the low. It did not break the low. It broke this low, but not the overall low of the range. So as the range is now here to here, yeah, like it did not even come below this low. So is it possible again with the double breaker structure from here up that we're probably looking for again price to come down first? Let's go ahead and look at this monthly real quick. Hide this. So there we are. Large rejection wick currently. Again, we got 2.5 weeks left. This is enough room for this to turn into a bullish candle. We have enough room in a month for this to turn into a bullish candle. If it was the half a week that was left, I would say no. I would say no, that price is probably going to pretty much stay bullish. Bearish and not change. However, it could go either way right now within this range. Weekly, opportunity. It's why I say it's like tightly knit. Let's look here. Break. What is this? Open 6881. 6881. 6878. Are open 6883. That's 88. So here it's not showing that it created a new high. So going based off of that, this is why I say I don't think it's done selling off. So we had a huge sell-off candle on a daily. Let's see where our opportunities are right now. And again, if this is the case, we want to see price go up first and then come back down here to clean up these imbalances. This one here, there's still a little one left here. Then we have this equal low here. So again, if it goes down first, it's actually the same thing. We're waiting for price to come right down into these imbalances and then look for confirmation and get that and take that buy back to the higher in order for it to create a higher high. So right now, it's a waiting game. I hope. What was it? Was it Wednesday or Thursday? The candle is breaking this structure right here. I was all over that trade. I think it was Thursday, like Wednesday night, the end of Wednesday on a Thursday. I got a position. It was like very clear. We had a break of structure, price pulled back, created a new high, and it sold off on Friday. So, all right, that's MES, S&P. Let's do the Dow. Here we are with the Dow. It's on the 4 hour. Like, that looks weird. So the Dow was showing out. Showed up and showed out. Probably get rid of some of these things. With that, broke out a new range, created a higher high. All-time high. Jeez. Another clear cut one. We had a breaker structure here, low, um, pull right back into this area. High, took out that high, created a new high, and sold off. Still have a little imbalance left down here. We want to see price pull right back into that area, then take back off, continue up. Let's look at the monthly. Monthly, bullish. Nothing really needs to be said about this monthly candle. Two and a half weeks left in the trading year. I don't see it turning around, but we'll see what the week brings us. So here we are. We have potential support showing coming up. Did it? Yep. So let me hide this real quick. This is why we have these areas marked off. There you go. Hide. Here's why we had these areas marked off. We put the weekly support here. Price just shot through there and then it came right back up. Let's look at it on the daily. Here was our support. Price came right into that support. Created a higher low. And then we had that breaker structure. And I surely did. I hopped in here and rode that little wave up. We got a sell off. So we have this area here. What we're looking for again, look for price to start out down, potentially come into this area, 47,800. If it comes all the way back down here, that would be like even better. But that's what we're looking for right now. Looking for price to come down and then continue up. It's been the Dow has been creating higher highs. So, we want to get on the bandwagon. We want to get on the momentum. So that's where we are right there. We have this area here daily. Let me mark this off. Oh, you know what? I can do it differently now. If you didn't know, I'm on TradingView. You can set alerts up so that when price enters your rectangle, it'll give alert. Got a couple of different ones, but previously I would not use this because I needed an alert. So I would do the rectangle, and then I would put you've seen them. I would do the same thing. I just put a dotted line right there. Boom. And then put a alert right there. So 50% of that imbalance, I'm looking for a buy. And I still do that because I don't think it the alerts that middle line right there. Regardless. So 4 hour, plenty of opportunities. We see this imbalance here for price to come up and go back down. And also for the vice versa. However, what we're looking for buys. It broke new highs. That's all it is too. We're looking for some buys. So we're looking for price to come into that imbalance that we just saw on the daily. And it looks like on the 4 hour, we have an even better opportunity, it appears, for us, for price to come into these areas. And trade the momentum of the market as it currently stands. So, all right. So that is, I think that's all four. I believe so. Was I going to do Bitcoin today? I don't think so. Yep, I did say Bitcoin. So let's go over Bitcoin real quick. Here we are with Bitcoin daily. Look at that. It's popped right above, and I don't know if it's the end of the year. It's gotten sideways. I would still be looking for buy positions. It's showing that wherever the support is there, it actually shifted once, twice. I believe this is just like a small pullback. I say small is large depending on your position. This is the daily. So I will wait for better position. I can't say better than this. Let's look at the monthly, see where we're at. Yeah. Highly likelihood the price is going to come back into this huge imbalance that has been left. Weekly. Hmm. Okay. 98,720. 98,720. All right. So yeah, with that, have high potential for the price to come back into the area. I would again be looking for buys. There's plenty of opportunity down here on the daily. We see we have there was opportunity there. Um, so with that being said, yeah, I would just be looking for those opportunities, and potentially roll that into the first of the year. Potentially roll that into the first of the year. But you see, we have that support right here, exactly where I put that daily. Huh. 9 to 10. Hmm. That's so random. Why is that daily line there? I'm gonna leave it there because it's showing support, and I'm looking at this area right here where price has been rejected from. I think that's a good place to find a buy, and it's pretty much there right now. I'd be looking for it to come down and do a shift where we're creating higher highs, so it'll go back up, and that's what I will go with. So. So, guys, again, thank you. This is week, I believe, 51. We did a weekly market analysis for S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin futures. So, you guys have a great trading week. This is the Investment Process channel.